Hey, what's up? Andy Benson here. Listen, if you are struggling right now due to this global problem that we've got going on with the coronavirus, and maybe you're fearful about being laid off work, maybe you're fearful of lockdown, maybe you're just generally fearful of your family's safety, and you don't know where you're going to be financially speaking over the next coming weeks or months, then this video is definitely for you. I am so glad and grateful that we pulled the trigger as a family, as a husband and wife, that Kirsty and I pulled the trigger on deciding to build a digital-based business, an online business. We run several business models from home now. We run affiliate marketing, we run coaching and consulting, we also have an agency, and e-commerce as well. So we've got multiple different income streams that come into our household and into our family, into our bank account. And to be fair, we've been relatively unaffected by the coronavirus. Now, that's okay for me, but not necessarily okay for anybody else who has a traditional job. Maybe you're in that position where your boss or your employer is saying, look, we don't want you to come in anymore, and we don't want you back until further notice. And you're thinking, well, how the hell am I supposed to survive? What am I going to live off? How am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to pay the rent? How am I going to pay the mortgage? How am I going to put food on the table? How am I going to provide and protect my family? And I get it, because I think back to where Kirsty and I used to be a couple of years, well, not even that, probably about 3-4 years ago now. And if we were still in our previous job, then we'd be screwed right now. We really would. So I'm just shooting this video. I'm sat in the car. I've got my little boy Bodie in the back of the car right now. I'm just sat in the car waiting for Kirsty to jump back in the car. Then we're going to shoot back off home. And I wanted to just reach out and say that if you are fearful, if you're worried, then now's the time. Now's the time to do something about this. Don't sit on your ass and do nothing. Take control, like we did. Take control of your situation, of your financial future. Protect your family, and at least look at the possibility and the opportunities that are out there on the internet to leverage social media, to leverage tools and software, and to leverage a global marketplace that could potentially help you to build a sustainable home-based digital business, so that you can work from home. You don't have to interact with people if you don't want to. You don't have to be put into this situation again. So my advice is, don't just let this pass you by and hope to God that it's going to get better. And then when and hopefully it will get better soon, don't just be thinking to yourself, oh, okay, thank God for that, everything's okay, and get lulled back into that false sense of security. Because I guarantee you, I can't guarantee you when, but I guarantee you something else will come, something else will crop up, another virus, another social or economic collapse. Something's going to happen at some point that will throw the world back into a similar situation, and will potentially throw you back into a similar situation that you find yourself in right now. Don't let it happen to you and your family twice. Take some advice. Be smart. Use this opportunity, instead of just kind of sitting around and wallowing in self-pity and wallowing in all this negativity and misery that we've got going on around us and looking at the news all the time. Don't let that time consume you. Use that time wisely to learn the necessary skills that you need to learn in order to take control of your financial future and be able to build yourself a home-based digital business using the internet. That's what we did years and years and years ago, and I'm so glad we did, because right now we are relatively unaffected. The only issue that we've had, in all fairness, is just buying, shopping, getting the stuff that we need for the family. We've got a big family, so our normal weekly shop is pretty big, and it may look like we're panic buying, but we're not. We're just buying what we would normally buy on a weekly basis, and we've struggled to do that this past week. And we've had to go out several times in the week to get the shopping. You hear my little boy in the back. You know, but that's the only problem that we've had, is just having to shop 3 or 4 times during the week instead of just the once. I mean, you know, that's nothing in the scheme of things, is it? And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that we have multiple streams of income, and that we have digital-based businesses where we can work from home. You could do the same. Now, if you want some info on how to do that, on how we've been able to do that, then there should be a link underneath this video that's going to take you to a page that will give you some information on how you can educate yourself, and how hopefully we can, you know, maybe lock arms and help you with that. So click the link, have a look. If you feel that this is something that you want to take action on now, then, you know, we'd love to work with serious people who are really looking to make a change. If you're not serious about this, then quite frankly, I don't want to work with you. You know, don't waste my time. I only want to work with serious people who are prepared to invest in themselves and invest in their family and invest in their future. So if you think that this is going to be for free, think again. It's not. You can't build a business for free. You know, no business can survive on fresh air, because I guarantee you that there are going to be thousands of businesses, hundreds of thousands of businesses around the globe right now who are trying to survive on fresh air, and they're not going to. They're going to collapse. Okay, so no business can survive on fresh air, and no business can be built on fresh air. It requires money, it requires time, it requires work, it requires commitment. But if that's you, if you're committed to make a change and you do not want to be placed in this situation a second time round, you don't want to put your family at risk again, then, you know, hey, let's get in contact, let's talk. Happy to do that, happy to show you what it is that we've been able to build over the last few years, and how dramatically an online business has changed our life for the good, and how grateful we are to be where we're at right now. So click the link underneath, you'll see it somewhere on the page, I'm sure, and that'll take you through to take a look at what it is that we do. We work with a company who has helped thousands of people around the globe achieve financial freedom. We've been featured in Forbes magazine. We have world-class education that can help you learn those skills. All right, so click the link, and I'll see you on the other side of this video. Thanks for watching. And if I leave you with one thing, it is be smart, be well, stay safe. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.